Amy's playing this 3-ball all the way down. I think I'd rather see her playing a safe, but she made it. And she got good on the 5-ball. It's a tough shot.
I need one more guy-guy or guy-girl couple to fill the bracket for Scotch doubles. I need several singles and several mixed couples.
5-ball
didn't.
Doesn't look like she got a shot on the 1-ball. Jeremy on the right table, just if you were paying attention to that one, saw he scratched there. Bring Amy back up to the table with ball in hand. Good kick shot there. Amy's trying to figure out what she's going to do with that 1-ball. Rob just barely sneaks that 8-ball in there for a 4. That brings Ezra up, racking and breaking on the left table. Jeremy is working on trying to run out on the right table there. Looks like he's going to try and bank the 15-ball. Oh, he's cut it into the side. I think he called the bank once to the corner. called a safe when she shot that ball.
Kelly O'Pace, you have a match.
And Jeremy making that 8 ball for 6 points. Adds 6 points to the breakers and hookers.
We just need one more to fill the guy or girl scotch double. Run on up.
So we'll put Kyle breaking for Tammy on the right table.
There she is. Corey shooting stripes on the left table. Kind of a tough shot on the 9 ball here. Cuts it right in. I think he's going to be almost straight in the corner. Well, he's got a little bit of angle. Oh, that looks a little wide. Just a little to the outside. On the table that the viewers can't see, Dean is playing. Looks as though he's pretty hooked. So like there's 3 stripes and 2 solids left on that table. He's right up against a stripe, and I'm pretty sure he's solids. Oh, maybe 3 stripes and 3 solids.
It's a nice combo on the 6.
That's Ezra.
Okay, those of you that are
Shot that
signed up
5 ball
for the
right into the
guideline
point.
is on your phone. First match, table 57.
And it brings Corey back up for an easy 8 ball to get 6 points.
Table 58. Wanda and Trudy versus Dan and Kenny. Table 59. Dan and Dave versus
And
Julie
that makes it 34 to 19.
Table 60. Scott and Carter versus Charlie and Daryl.
It's going to bring Rob, I believe, breaking for Mark on the left table.
Yeah, it looks like Mark on the back table there is got to make 1 more stripe and get on the 8 ball. He does get 6 more points for the Pool Hall Junkies, so should be 34 to 25.
34-19 after 2, 34-25 after 1 game.
How long have you got to be doing this, or do you know?
It was a fiddly nice thing that went really bad. I had the 8 ball sold out.
Definitely thinking enclosed booth is the way to go.
Is that Dean racking on the far table?
All the mini tournaments
Yes.
are a race to 3 single elimination.
Oh, that's a good shot by Tammy. That's a big game. She can make the 8-ball here. There it is. It's a 9-point game for the Pool Hall Junkies. That's going to tie things up here. Harley, I can't remember correctly if you were the one that was asking earlier if they're going to do minis. They have started announcing some, so you're around here.
It's going to be Jeremy breaking against Dan on the right-hand side.
Somebody's phone's ringing.
Is there any way that this just shows them all the time?
What was that?
Is there any way that the viewers actually updates?
I don't know.
Instead of
I
just
haven't
showing a
been able
number?
to. I haven't been able to get it to do it. Current score after almost. Oh no, it's after 2 rounds.
We're
A little over
midway.
2 rounds. So about halfway through, the score is all tied up. The tie is all scored up.
34-34. Yes, they have definitely announced minis. They started them like an hour ago. There's Scotch doubles and singles. There's mixed doubles. Girl. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think they had some any Scotch doubles and some guy-girl Scotch doubles. And they are doing singles.
They were.
You are very welcome. Nice shot out by Rob on the left table there, cutting that 6-ball all the way down. I think he's got enough of the 5-ball to shoot it. Got a little kiss there, and came down a little further down table than he would have. Ends up with a tough cut on the 3-ball. Dan and Jeremy are playing on the table on your right. Just barely misses that 3-ball up in the corner. That would have been another great shot on that little out there.
Okay, we got that second singles mini tournament bracket filled up. On table 21, Cody and Chris. Table 22, Tim and Bobby. Table 25, Jason and John. Table 26, Dave and Jerry.
And Mark on the left table here, as you can see, got awful close to his 12-ball there. Looks like he's going to get right behind the 13. Hook him. Could see it. He almost made it. I didn't think he could even see it. He was kind of in the way there. But looks like Jeremy on the right table is going to try and cross-face that to the side, and that looks like a good shot. I don't think he's going to get any love out of it, though.
I think Mark just ended up with a 4 on the left table.
That is correct. That was Mark. Still an awful close match.
That'll bring Tammy breaking for Ezra on the left table.
Good hit by Jeremy. Gonna bring Dan back up.
Danny's to the score table, please.
I missed it. Did Dan play safe to leave Jeremy hooked there, or?
I don't know. I was trying to get people out of the booth. We could commentate on people in the tournament. $1 for every time somebody shakes a camera. Like a swear jar.
Yeah, if we shot everybody that did it, there wouldn't be anybody in the tournament. That's a good idea. That's how we can make money. If you shake our cameras, it'll cost you $1. Quarter. We'd be rich at a
I
quarter.
know.
Did you get yourself a shirt this year?
Nope, I don't ever get one.
You should have got one last year. It said champion on it.
I was gonna say I prefer to not own shirts from tournaments I don't win. Nobody needs that painful memory.
Jeremy is going to the air here. Got a good hit anyways.
What's going on?
I don't know. There you go.
I think it's because it's on a tablecloth.
Oh, and I don't think
Kind
Dan
of a
got
rough
the
leave there.
cue ball up there quite far enough. He's gonna,
What would you have played there, bottom right?
I don't know. It depends on how straight in he was. It looks like he was pretty straight in. I'd have probably
It was really straight.
put top right on it and went straight to the bottom rail and spun up to the right hand side rail and then spun up table a little ways, or bottom left, spun to the bottom rail and up straight above the 8-ball, depending on the angle.
Somebody must just be barely hooked with that 8-ball. Looks like he's getting his jump cue also. Or maybe not.
No, I think he put his jump cue away.
Oh, yep.
He was planning on using it and decided he didn't need it. It looks like he's just barely spinning around the 8-ball.
Just for a hit.
I think he was trying to make it, but he was just trying to spin around the edge of the 8-ball. He might actually hit it too hard to do what he wanted to do. Didn't spin enough. Ooh.
Oh, dog's that ink.
Megan's excited. Oh, I thought you were going to do another replay.
I was, but you said I do too many people's misses. I like to look at the agony, apparently, be reminded. Dean's looking to get out on this far table. He does it for a 5.
All right.
It's going to put
Still
Mark
up.
breaking for Kyle on the far table now. And what just happened on the right table?
I don't know.
I'm assuming Jeremy got out.
Replay. It looks like Jeremy did shoot the 8-ball in for a 3.
So they pick up 8 points for that round.
Put them at 42. 38. It's a 4-point match.
With 10 games left. Now it'll be tricky to see that there's 2 tables open. Who goes to which table? Hopefully you have them all figured out. My hoodie that I had this morning. Perfect.
All right. Looks like on the right table, we've got Mark from the Pool Hall Junkies up breaking. He should be playing. He should be playing Kyle.
Tim Hall, you have a match on table 22.
All right, and Ezra is the one getting ready to get down and shoot this 8-ball on the left table. And Ezra makes that for 6 more points. So the score is 48-38 with 9 games to go. The loser of this match, this is a C division match by the way, the loser of this match is guaranteed 5th, 6th. The winner goes on to play for 4th place. And that should bring up Dean and Don, with Don breaking on the left table. See Kyle down shooting on the right table. Missed that 4-ball. And that's going to bring Mark back up to the table.
What did I miss?
Ezra got a 6 against Tammy. Made it a 10-point game. Might have to.
So we must have Kyle and Mark on the right table.
On the right side, yes, is Kyle and Mark.
Rob and Amy on the far one that nobody can see. And Dean and Don on the left.
Correct.
In the mini tournaments, please let us know who your winners are.
Not sure what Rob did on the far table there, but I saw a couple balls go in, and he's still shooting, so he must have made a ball that he called, and another one.
Doesn't surprise me that he makes more than one ball on the break. Some crazy fulcrum leverage when you're 6'4+.
I think they said his nickname is Tiny.
That's awesome.
Or Shorty. I told him that I was going to mark him down as 6'5", and they said, I'm pretty sure it's 6'6". Right table, Kyle's up there shooting solids. He's looking at the 6 ball now. He's got kind of a tough shot on it.
Why is that? Got that 6 in. And he's got some work to do to get on that 8 ball. He's going to need a little bit of a roll, I think. Playing this 2 ball, you're going to run right into the 15 ball. It's just a matter of where are you going to run into it at. The worst thing that can happen is the 15 goes over and ties up with the 8 ball. Like that. Of course, he was hooked by the 9 anyway. But. Gonna call to us, it's the left hand corner pocket. Oh.
Just happy to get a hit there. Or, I mean, happy to, I don't know. He's not happy about it.
He's
any
super
of
happy.
it. I don't know what I was going to say there, but none of it fit with what just happened. Dean played a nice shot on the left table there. It's not easy to get safe and not leave a shot when your opponent has all his balls on the table still.
Looks like an 8-point game over there on the right-hand table.
All right, and Kyle got that for the bankers and hookers. Put them up another 8 points.
That's going to put Corey racking for Jeremy on the right table.
All right.
There's the
How many games are left?
with what's going in the one that started 8.
Dan just squeezes right by that 2-ball and scratches. Oh. I think he has enough room behind the 5 to shoot it up in the corner.
Okay, I got that Scotch doubles tournament.
The 1 and the 8 both go in that corner down there. Maybe the 8-ball doesn't go.
Jerry and Paige versus Liz and Chris. On table 55, Al and Christy versus Michaela and Troy. Table 45, Mel and Norm versus Brian and Alice. Table 46, Zach and Christina versus Art and Carla.
Just rattles that 5 ball in there, but it goes. And Dean has a good chance of getting out and getting another big game here.
Long arm, table 51, 52.
For those of you watching, just so you know, as soon as the match is mathematically impossible for a team to come back, the match ends. So with 8 games to go, obviously there's not an 80-point spread yet, but as we get closer, every one of these games and every one of these points gets more and more critical. Good shot on the right table by Corey there. Gonna play that 4 ball. It goes in.
Step Korean to the front, step Korean.
Dean got left pretty rough with that 1 ball he made. 4 balls awfully tight on the 14. Did I see the 4 ball?
The 8 ball.
It's 4 ball times 2. And I imagine that they're going to call it off.
I think he's going to scratch though. Oh, he didn't scratch. Wow. I didn't.
Oh, maybe they're not calling it off. Maybe he just, Don might have just walked over to look at it.
And Corey gets that one for 6 on the right-hand table. Make it 56 to 44.
SOB Group Food in the scores table.
Looks like Don's back up to the table on the left-hand side. He's going to try and get rid of this 14 right away.
Didn't see who won the game on the far table there. Looks like there's a stripe in the 8 ball still on the table though.
That makes me think that Amy did, but I wasn't sure what she was
saw her
shooting.
give somebody a high 5, but I'll see if I can find out here if that was a 4 or a 3 for her.
He breaks on the right-hand table and drops 1.
All right, Amy did get a 4 on that other game, so the score is 56 to 48.
How did that happen?
He gave her ball in hand, and she was on the 8 ball, so he just gave her the 8 ball.
I gotcha.
And Las Vegas Dan is shooting on the left table here. It's always a tough shot for me to try and get on that 9 ball. I have a hard time avoiding the side pocket.
On our far table, Kyle is going to be breaking against Amy, I do believe.
Oh, he didn't make the 11 there. That's going to bring Dean back up. Dean, 5 points for bankers and hookers. Going to make it 61-48. So 13 points with 5 games left. Or
Bankers and hookers definitely took that round in points. There are 5 games left. Ezra and Mark should be on the right table, and we'll see who elects to go to the far and left table.
61-48 after 4.
Perfect. Thanks. That's what his shirt says. So the left table must be Rob and Dan, right? Didn't I see him
left
rack?
table, Dan
Breaking.
racked and is going to break. So yes, if that's who he's playing, then
So that means Kyle and Amy will be on the far table.
oh yes, 6'5" is standing there. Yeah, probably 6'6". It's a tall guy.
He looks tall when we're on staging. Eight points for Ezra. Was he wearing a hoodie?
No,
Oh, for Mark.
for Mark, right?
Yeah.
So 56-61.
That is with 4 games left.
5-point game with 4 games to go. This one's going to come down to the wire, I think.
That's gonna put Dean breaking for Corey on the right table, I do believe.
Missed whatever happened on the left table there. Dan had ball in hand. I'm not sure. Rob must have got up and shot and scratched. I'm not sure if the table's open or not. It looks like he's 2 railing into the stripes. Cue ball gets a rail. 10 ball gets a rail too. Good hit. And he makes the 1 ball. Keeps the 6 there hanging in the pocket.
doing over there? Oh, really? Sweet. Good. Good up, mister. I like that.
All right, and Dean's about to break on this table. Kyle's up shooting on the far table that you guys can't see. Each one of these games is going to be critical for both teams. I feel like I'm in a 70s movie. Like Shaft.
Yeah, they have some sweet music on the radio today.
Dean rattles that ball on the right table. Rob makes a good shot. On the left table here. Just too good on the 10 ball. It's going to be hard to get a shot on the 14 that allows him to get over on the 8 ball. I just wonder if he's just going to shoot this 14 and then take the bank back to the side on the 8 ball. Oh, just a little to the outside of the pocket there. That's exactly what he was going to do, though, just take the bank.
Kind of a dangerous move. It seemed like it worked out. That 5 should go by without trouble now.
Yeah, and he's going to play the 6 ball. Needs to get a shot here.
Got the 6. Kind of rough on the 7. Might go on the side.
It's not my favorite shot, but it goes okay on these tables usually. It's a good shot.
Leaves himself pretty well for the 2.
Big turn if he can get out, but he's gonna
Gets
have to work for it.
really straight on the 5.
It's pretty natural to get shape on the 8 ball if he cuts it, but he's gonna bank it.
Back here in the right pocket.
I see a lot of the lower division players banking balls like this. I know that I wouldn't, but
It's kind of a two-way. He ends up with a
Right.
leaving him with a bank. He plays a safety back, but it looks like leaves him plenty of space to get the 5 up.
it does look like he left plenty of room there.
We're still running a few of those mini tournaments. If you still want to play, come on up.
There's a lot of pressure on that 5 ball.
Yeah.
Show it or no? Oh. Oh.
When he
It's
makes
going to be
that
really hard to get
14,
shape on the 8. He doesn't. Oh, just nudges it.
Just nudges it and leaves
Slides
himself
wide.
a shot. It's still a tough shot, but
Easier than I thought he was going to leave it.
a lot easier than it could have been, that's for sure. Dean on the right table tried to play safe there. Just move the 8 ball a little bit.
Cuts that in there and works for Rob.
4 points for bankers and hookers. We'll bring it back to 9 points up.
And because of that, we are most definitely playing the last game in the last round. On the left table, it's going to be Tammy breaking against Jeremy, I do believe. Looks like we have kind of a safety battle going on this right-hand table.
Yeah, Dean got down to the 8 ball. It hasn't had a pocket. I don't know if he'll try and play this or not. If the 12 ball looks like it's far enough off the rail that he could possibly get in behind it.
That's what I wondered. At least
Play the 8 ball down into the corner.
I don't know. It might not be enough.
It looks like he's going to try and bank it once to the
That's what I was
corner.
gonna say.
I think if he's going to do that, I think there's a easy enough safe there where he just banks the 8 ball into the 12 real soft and leaves the cue ball right behind it and hook him on all of his balls.
Yeah, I think if you really try to bank it, something's going to come back anyway. There's a lot of balls in front of that. Similar to that, he probably left more than he wanted to, but it might be enough to not see the 12. He can, however, see the 11. Well, not see the 11, sorry. Combo in the 11, yep.
Yeah. We know what you meant.
Now getting on that
Right.
12 might be a little tough.
I think he's on it right now.
You think so?
I don't know if I would shoot it right now, but it depends on how straight he
Looks
is
like
on
he's
it.
gonna-
Yeah, and he's just, that's why I wouldn't have
Yeah,
shot
I
it
was
right
gonna say,
then.
that's a risky shot right there.
I just don't like that he doesn't have much of a shot on the 15 now.
He's going to play a safety.
Uh-oh.
Oh, could be bad news Bears.
Uh-oh. These tables are fast. You got to watch it. Well, he left Dean a bank.
He did. That's about all that's
I
left.
think he was hoping to completely hook him, but he did leave a bank.
A risky move there, coming down to the last 3 games.
We got Tammy. Looks like she was running out stripes. I was busy watching the right-hand table. And looks like she made it pretty deep into the rack, but she's hooked now.
Holy jeez. You will see an instant replay of that bad boy.
Dean just fires that in.
Yeah, I was going to say, powers it in there.
Look at that.
Can't do much about that.
Came hopping off the rail.
All right.
And that's going to make it 69-56 with just 2 games to go.
At least by our score, though so far so good. I think we've been able to see most of them this match.
Yeah, there was only a couple games in there where I had to verify the scores or get scores. I'm not sure on the other table if Amy is stripes or solids. I think she's solids. Which, if that's the case, I think the best they can do right now they can win by 1. Now they can tie because he made a stripe on that other table. He just made a solid. That should, if our score is right, the most that Pool Hall Junkies could get right now is 12 points, which means the match is actually over.
But they're mid-games and they're not watching 3 tables at a time, so they're probably at least going to play out that far game. I don't know that the left table will get finished.
Yeah, looks like they're shaking hands now.
Yep.
Bankers and hookers win on that far table. He did make that 8 ball to get another 6 points, which verifies that it is out of reach.
And that's going to do it for this match.